now, so
All right, and we're
I'll probably be in
live.
charge of it.
Hopefully. All right, looks like we
Welcome,
actually are
everyone.
live this time. Okay.
Oh,
So we're going to be debating which of these two characters would win in a fight. Yeah, the character on the left is, I think we pronounce it Lamage generally, even though that could be a backwards L. And it's clearly got periods in it, so it could be Lamal or Lamaj.
There we go.
And then on the right we've got, I don't know how, I don't think any of us know how to pronounce that.
I'll
Ariori.
just go with
Arior.
Yeah, Aereo is nice.
Ah,
Are we going to be doing the
Pronouncing-
traditional debate style?
no, I think
we
this is just
go
going to
in
be a
and
free
fucking
for all.
talk shit about each other. Sorry.
Be relaxed.
Like, do we pick a side and try to win?
Yeah,
Or
that's
debate
generally
who
that's
is the
generally how it
strongest?
works. Yeah.
Let's pronounce it the winner.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Irioyor is clearly bigger and stronger and better and also cooler. Lamage is a skeleton that looks like he could be knocked over by a stiff breeze. It's very obvious that Irioyor would win in a fight.
Guns
and
matter.
Lamage has 2 guns.
about Ariori too, it looks like he has 6 standos, while Lamage only really has 2. So
We'll get to
we
that
can
later,
also
I think.
get,
I think we gotta go through the basics first, the very basics of the this entire argument.
Yeah, okay.
I have a question actually. This game is based off of the 3-time Grammy Award winning LA Noire, right?
What's
game?
that?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
I've never
I
heard of
think
that
the
game.
title was longer.
What game?
We
The
also
two.
have to say that they're both different. One is PlayStation and one is Xbox 360.
And everyone knows the
There's a big
PlayStation 3 is better than the Xbox 360. That's what Chad Warden taught us. So
Yeah.
that's another point for Irioyor.
You know what you say about the
Daddy
Xbox
babies.
360.
Where
You
did
turn 360 degrees and then walk away.
Well,
Like,
mine
before
was
we
the
actually-
360. And the 360 was probably one of the better consoles of the last generation.
it's actually
Yeah,
the
it's one of the
three-
3 best in
it's
my
actually-
opinion.
It's actually the
Yeah.
36,063.
Epic.
S-
Okay,
What,
what are the assumptions of the fight? Like, what are you gonna?
I mean, the way I would assume is that they meet on equal ground. Like, yes, the picture depicts Lamage holding 2 guns and Irioyor holding none, but they would either I'm assuming a level playing field. Like, they would either both have guns or they would both not have guns. Like, they wouldn't just meet each other on the street the way they are and just duke it out. You know, they'd set it up. You know, they'd either do a pistol duel or a
Yeah.
fist fight or something. And either way, Irioyor would win that.
That's
I mean-
too.
I mean,
I
he looks
would-
fucking violent. Look at his fists. He has fucking big fists.
You realize if you make it so it's like they have no guns or all guns, that makes Ariori too overpowered.
It does. I was under the impression that
I
what you
mean,
see is what you get.
Of course. I mean, it's not balanced. It's obvious that Irioyor would win. Like, why do we need a balance and an already unbalanced fight?
Even with guns, Lamage doesn't really win.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
So
No,
it's
I
safe to
think
assume
we
that they
should-
say so they're on equal ground. Fight. They start around say 15, 20 feet away from each other.
They're walking
They-
towards each other on the street, is what I've assumed.
Okay.
You know,
So
I
does
think-
Lamage just walk down the street holding a gun in each hand?
I
Yeah,
guess.
man.
Yeah, dude, he has like 2 fucking
Badass.
pistols.
You know, when they're walking towards each other down the street, they could either swing both ways. Like Lamal or Lamage could get scared by Irioir's big posture, or Irioir could be scared by Lamal or Lamage holding 2 guns. I mean,
I mean,
I've always-
Ariori
Which
looks
one's
fucking
scarier?
angry.
I've always-
Ariori yeah,
Oh.
he looks like he's gonna fucking could beat the shit out of him. Like,
Lamage
without
doesn't even
second
have a
thought.
face.
He
Yeah.
doesn't have a nose.
Okay, but
Yeah,
How
how
does
does
Lamage
Lamage
even
even
walk?
breathe?
Yeah.
It's a fucking mouth breather. That's what he is.
No, it's kind of looks like a
Mouth breather
raccoon.
piece of
Maybe
Even
he
his mouth
breathes
looks
through
too
his
small to
skin.
breathe through.
how does
Maybe he
Lamage walk
breathes through
down the
his
street
skin.
if he has no legs?
He has 1 leg.
I actually have I actually just noticed something. In Ariorior, the I in the middle kind of looks like a W if you think about it. So is it Ario Warrior?
I think
Irioyoyer
it's a
or
stylized
Irioywar?
capital I. It's a stylized capital I.
The there are lines in the E that look like 9s.
Hmm.
Parallel
Or is it a G?
Could be a G.
What?
And I
Or is it
mean,
a G?
Aerial Warrior has 2 fucking Rockstar logos.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
he's
uh,
Yeah,
double
one of
the
the best game
badass.
developers.
Lamage
and
is just double rating pending. He doesn't
Yeah,
get
his
so fucking
He's a
confused.
fucking piece of shit. He still needs
Area
to be
Warriors.
pending his ratings. He's a fucking
Area
baby.
Warrior is a fucking rock
Area
star.
already has 2 E's, therefore he already has an advantage with the name alone.
I've
mean,
always
just
assumed
bigger.
that this fight would be like in an arena setting, so you'd basically put these two as they are depicted, yeah, from like a good distance from each other, definitely not melee range, and then they just fucking go signal go, and then they start fucking trying to kill each other. Yeah.
I think that when they started though, I don't think Lamage would be able to cope with holding 2 guns. I mean, he's a skeleton. He's got to be pretty weak. So when he
Yeah, like-
starts firing the guns, he'll
Yeah.
probably fall over
But
and
he
crack
can
one of his
also be
bones, man.
agile. He can be really fast because of his weight.
If you look at the L in
True.
Lamage, you notice like a
I
little E,
suppose, yeah.
and a little E you notice, or a little L you notice a tiny E. Could he know how to do equations? Has he like studied physics in order to go against Area
I think the important thing is if we go back to the Rockstar logos, if you see on the wide side, you see Rockstar gag. Maybe Lamage
Yes.
knows how to deal with Rockstars. Like, everyone might be a double Rockstar. But what
Yeah,
if
he's
Lamage,
only
like,
a single
fighting
Rockstar.
gags?
He chokes
mean-
them.
Yeah.
Lamage just has 2 fucking victims, which is 2 girls. Twins.
Two
That's
girls. I mean, they're probably like his fucking dead wives or some shit. Or
Yeah.
that
He
Is
wants
Lamage
to-
a
no,
Mormon?
those are his standos, right?
No, that's
Sutando?
Ariori.
I was
Actually,
just
sorry.
what I get from Ariorior's background is that he has killed 2 fucking men with his bare hands.
Yeah. Not only that, but
I
there's 6
noticed
cops
that.
back there, and none of them are doing
Those 6
anything. Like even
I think
though
they're just investigating the 2
confused
fucking
because-
murders that just happened.
even
They
though
are
there's
afraid
2
of
dead
him.
Yeah, they're
bodies and
probably
6
scared of him.
cops, they're not
simply
willing to
no
fuck with
wounds.
Irioyor. You know those cops have guns. They would shoot Irioyor if that would work. It doesn't work because he's immune to bullets.
He's ganged up.
Well, what if they work for him? Those cops are like crooked cops.
Oh, they can
I
be.
think, well, he has the red aura. The
Possibility.
cops have the red aura. I think that's valid.
Red. Oh no.
I mean, Lamage just has 2 fucking girls, while Ariori has 6 cops. I mean, come on.
He doesn't need guns. He just orders his cops to shoot Lamage, and there you go.
But what if there are 2 girls, but only 1 girl, but they have 2 heads, and
No.
she's a giant, a
Oh
monster.
shit.
What?
Doesn't matter. This is a one-on-one fight. Like, I want to assume that this is a one-on-one fight.
Right.
Like,
A
Yeah.
the things in the
one-on-one fight.
background are just for context. So, like,
Yeah.
by context, we know that this person has killed 2 fucking people with his hands, within his fucking bulky, beefy
Okay,
ass
okay.
body. And Lamage has
He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
I mean, he's fucking it looks powerful as shit.
I'm
You could
surprised
just
this
knock
is
the guns
so
out of him.
one-sided. Did we not get any people from the Lamage side here?
If we're
Lamage
looking at
really-
the background of Aerial War, we can like not the cops, but underneath you can see it's kind of looks like water, and it looks like he's walking on it. Does that mean he has special powers?
See, I thought that, but then I considered that the cops were also standing on the water as well as the dead body.
Yeah.
I feel
Or
as well as
maybe,
the cars.
or
Can
maybe that
Ariori
is-
fucking fight
Don't dead bodies
under the
float?
water?
Dead bodies float, yeah, but those cops.
I mean, it's probably just fucking just rain or some shit on the road. Like,
That's a lot of
you guys
rain.
are dumb.
Lamage then he looks like he could be in the same situation with that too, like either floating on water or just kind of fighting through it or walking
I
through
like
it.
to think Ariori is a fucking mermaid.
Say
Don't you mean
Lamage is.
Lamage?
Yeah, he's got like the one leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one
Lamage
huge
is
fused
very,
leg.
Lamage is
Oh
very
shit, you're
thin,
actually
so
right.
he could probably act like a fish and use his legs to like swim through the water.
Legs.
He has mermaid fucking pants. He can actually swim. Yeah, but the
But-
fucking Zevin, he can't use his gun underwater. That's the problem.
Well, it depends what kind of gun it is. What kind of gun is it?
I mean, that gun definitely can shoot underwater.
What is the recoil of the gun? Like, we gotta find out. And like, what kind of fucking bullets does it shoot? Like,
Why would he carry 2 guns if he didn't know
They
how
just
to
look
I
use
like
think
them?
the
totally
recoil
ordinary
of his
guns to
gun would
me.
be pretty powerful. I mean, if you look at the system, you can assume that he has quite a bit of power. The Xbox 360, no, 36,063. That's pretty powerful.
He's got two 1911s. Those fire 45 ACP, so it's it's probably manageable, but it's still probably a good cartridge.
So we've debated about this for a long time, but only today we did the HD remasters of Lamage and Irioyoyer using the highest quality box art we could find in preparation for this stream, and we discovered a new fact, which is that Lamage is cross-eyed and Irioyoyer has a lazy eye. That's neither of them can see well. Now this seems like it impacts both of them equally, but Lamage relies on his guns. He needs to aim them. So the vision impairment hurts him far more than it hurts Irioyoyer.
What if Lamage has like a really great, can hear the vibrations from the other enemy and just aim?
Or his nose.
what if though? Like, what if means nothing? Like, you have to look at what you're actually given and just not assume like bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Like, what if fucking Ariorior could actually fucking fly or something and just
I
like
think that
kill him?
Lamage would be able to feel Irioya walking because Irioya is a very big guy. He makes a lot of noise when
For
he walks,
you.
right?
For you.
For you.
For me.
I mean,
Late epic 2012 jokes, Lamau.
it's like he's wading in water. Like that would make a lot of noise. I think Lamage would be able to pick up on that.
Well, this
But
isn't
what
going to be a
is
Yeah.
stealth mission. They're just
But so he would pick up on Irioya walking, but when Lamage fired his guns, I mean, I think Irioya would definitely hear that.
I mean, he's also
he'd
quite
know
a
where
big
to swing.
target. It's quite Ariel is quite a big target, so
I mean, have you ever heard of the term shock and awe? So, like, say, once Ariorior is just fucking charging towards the mod, he's gonna be like fucking deer in the headlights. It's like, what the hell is he gonna
Yeah.
do? It's gonna be holy fucking shit, and then he fucking bashes his head in.
yeah, Lamage is going to fucking die.
I mean, look,
I was gonna
Arior
say,
has a
yes.
fucking.
That's not a visor. That's a shadow.
Well,
Jeez.
I think the thing.
It looks like his
Are you
fucking
sure?
eyes are fused somewhat.
could
Like-
be a visor.
Hear me out
So
though.
he has-
Like,
so he
Maybe
has
the visor
Also-
will boost
Cyclops.
his sight.
He has
Lamage,
sonic eyes.
Maybe the visor lets him see better.
also Lamage has barely any nose, so it's hard for him to breathe.
Yeah,
He's
any
a
kind of
mouth
physical
breather.
activity
He
wears
wouldn't
him
be able
out.
to run around too much.
He's losing
Yeah.
in the situational awareness department.
But what if
I don't
he
think he can run at all.
But I think he can swim.
Look at
Yeah.
his leg or mermaid tail. You can see that there is some steam coming out from it. What if it's not a tail, but it's a jet turbine?
That could be true.
What if
That
he's
is
just wearing
so
a fucking
dumb, I don't
scarf?
want to
Like,
participate in
have
this
you
was
seen
debate
a
that?
anymore. I'm just gonna
turbine,
play some
then
fucking
we
baseball.
might have to.
You said Ariel
Lam-
could fly, but what if Lamage is the one? who
Lamage
can
might
fly?
not even be human.
I doubt they're
He
both.
doesn't
That's
look
why he
very
fucking.
human.
That's a reasonable extrapolation though, because like you can't just like extrapolate things that aren't there and say, what if Lamage was actually a girl? Like, it doesn't make sense.
I think
mean,
it's
if you
feasible
look-
that
no,
Lamage
that's
is
feasible.
actually human because I mean his nose is too small to breathe, and he's got a jet
barely has a
turbine
mouth.
strapped to his legs.
I mean, I think saying
my God,
Lamage
it's
is a
starting.
girl is actually reasonable. Because, you know, if you look down there, you can kind of see a camel toe.
Hmm.
I'm sucking at this.
I mean, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about who wins in a fight.
I think
I mean, yeah,
someone.
but also, like,
someone-
girls.
And before
Yeah, go on.
before we reach any kind of consensus about who set the assumptions of the fight, where is it taking place? What's the starting situation? What?
Oh,
are
wait a
they-
minute. I've one point I want to bring up. I saw someone in chat say that Lamage could fit through small gaps, whatever, like
Oh yeah,
How's that gonna
that's a
help?
good point.
He's just
Well, I
not
mean,
a
like-
target, but yeah.
He could be pretty evasive in whatever move that Irioi throws his way.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys, hear
Fromage
me out.
can just-
Hear me out. This is important. Okay, you know how we said the eye looks like a W? Currently, it's cropped, so it looks like it's saying OO.
Yeah, it's pretty
What's
true.
that?
Are you implying that AOR is a
Does
furry?
that mean that Irioi is a fag?
He's an animal.
Look, Arior is
Okay.
not. It's a fag. He's a furry.
That's
Oh,
the
okay.
same thing.
Well, Lamage is. He's gonna show Lamage that it's a bad idea to be on the wrong side of history.
So can we conclude that both of them, like neither of them are animal? They're not human.
Yeah, they're not human.
If
Yeah.
he's not human, then what the fuck is Irioyoyer?
They're monsters.
I
at that
think
point.
he.
He's like a fucking scientific variation.
He
What
could
if
be
they're
a
fucking
demon.
mutants or
Abomination.
something?
He's a mutant. Yeah, exactly.
I think he is, yeah, a mutant created in the Rockstar Rage engine brought to life by the PlayStation Network.
And I mean, he got
I
really
think
fucking
he-
angry.
I think he's just a
Just
really
brag.
fucking thick guy.
I think he's a spawn from hell. He's a fucking demon.
What does that
Just-
make Lamage then? Is he the angel? I mean,
It doesn't look very angelic.
He just
nah.
looks like a loser.
The woman in awe.
Well, I mean,
he is.
he has
He's
two
dressed in
girls.
nearly white clothing though.
I mean, he has two
So-
girls. Lamage got mad pussy though.
Ooh,
Oh,
that could
someone
be-
says to lower the.
Well, that would
volume
make
a little
sense
bit.
though, with the jet turbine on his leg.
and-
That's probably a good idea. I'll do that after this
So
run
what
ends.
if
So
there
if
are-
Probably
Lamage
won't take
were
long.
to fire himself like a torpedo at Irioi, it wouldn't kill Irioi because he just suck her up. And
Probably
then
just fly around.
He'd
Or
punch it.
whatever.
He'd punch him as
I
a
mean-
torpedo and just fucking snap him in half.
It would end
I like to
the day
think
very-
Ariel R has a fucking thick armor to protect it against bullets. I mean, Lamage has two guns. He can fire a lot of bullets.
A
What
lot,
if
meaning
AOR
by-
isn't
I mean,
fighting Lamage? What if he's fighting a giant submarine that shoots Lamage?
No.
Well, no.
Off.
There's only one Lamage.
submarine. His guns are the torpedoes.
If
I have
that
a-
visor lets him lock on, he could get some headshots pretty quickly with those two guns.
I have a bit of an irrelevant question, but who would beat Sans Undertale in the fight?
Sand
that'll be the-
Undertale?
That's the
Mhm.
next
They would
one.
both.
Definitely
They
Beat
would,
Ariel
Sans
R.
Undertale.
they would
I mean-
both lose. That's not even a question. Sand
That's just
Undertale.
Fair point.
I
is
mean,
too
Sand
What are we
Undertale.
talking? Sand Undertale?
So, one thing I'd point out,
They both gonna have a bad team.
They're about to have bad Tims.
Yeah.
Also, who has a bigger
God
Give me
damn
a
it!
sec.
This is not important. We need to discuss
Uh,
Lamage and Irioi.
Can we
Ariel-
discuss
Ariel will
Ariel?
win.
Ariel R has a fucking Ted Cruz pose.
he does.
Look at him.
Yeah, that makes him even better.
He needs the delegates.
I like
But
keeping
if
my
he
country
plays
safe.
Lamage to get his delegate.
I mean, Ted Cruz is a fucking serial killer. What if Ariel R is his fucking brother?
What if
Remember
he's
when
not a
Ted
serial
Cruz-
killer?
Oh, that he killed two people.
I mean,
If
Fucking-
Arior is like a big, intimidating Ted Cruz, Lamage makes me think of like a weak, overly confident
he's
Bernie
Jeb
Sanders.
Bush.
I feel like Lamage is like a code name though. I feel like he's a hitman.
I mean,
Little
Lamage
He's
is
a
a big
sign.
fat
It could
man.
be. It could
Boz
be
is a
a
hitman.
code because he's. I mean, there's the dots in between each letter, right? Could be.
Yeah.
Could stand for something. Maybe it's
There
like
not a dot at the end though, so that's weird.
lanky lanky assassins making another
Making a JoJo
living.
reference.
or something. I don't know.
That's why they all have
Lanky
stands.
Assassin making a JoJo reference.
Epic JoJo.
Both of them have stands.
I mean, if we're
Telling you.
talking about sense, what if Lamage is like that one fucking blind guy, which just uses vibrations and shits and fucking things to Jotaro and such?
We leave Sans out of this. It's clear he would win against both of them.
I
No
think-
one's brought up Sans in like the last like 5 minutes. So
Sand Undertale
I mean-
Stando.
Lamage can also be a whole horse, you know. He has guns.
I think Arioriora has some tricks up his sleeve because you see above his name it says presence. Well, what presence does he have?
Semis.
Yeah, that's what we don't actually know.
Does he
has
give?
police presence, I think.
What if he's a nice person? What if he gives instead of fighting people? What if he just doesn't want to go? What if he just doesn't want war against Lamage?
We bullshit.
Okay,
But wait,
so
What if
Arior
it's,
is a fucking relentless
What if-
psychopath.
I think it might not be like presence, it might be presents. Like he's presenting himself as this big
Maybe-
guy who's gonna fucking kill you.
Presenting
That can be
himself as a
true.
badass bitch.
I think Irelia actually wants to fight someone though, because if you look on the cover,
his
is that
pose-
a Rockstar Games logo or is that is it an R rating? And if it's an
That's
R
true.
rating, then that means that there could be violence, and maybe he wants that.
I mean, it's Rockstar. It's obviously gonna be violent. And Lamage is just a rockstar.
He's more of an unknown
Oh,
element.
okay, yeah.
He's a rock star guy.
If he's a Rockstar, then that means that everyone knows him and would fear him.
No, I mean, he doesn't fear him. He has a tons of ladies. If you can see, there's 2 ladies.
He loves the ladies. Could Lamage possibly be
Okay,
Tito
yeah.
Dick?
Only if he raised Phil.
I mean, I don't see him. It's not Filipino.
And he did love the ladies.
Who's
Loves
going back to
ladies.
the PI though?
you mean to say that Ariorior is my Tito Dick? How could that possibly be?
Shut up, Tito.
Okay,
Alright, sorry.
so
I still think
so-
that-
I have a look at
Next time I won't
Lamage.
shit post anymore.
I bet
I
Lamage
think-
is
I wish I could be fucking cheetah right now.
So
If you look in the
the-
background of Lamage's photo, you can see 2 women.
If you look in the
Yeah.
background of Lamage's photo,
Are they
you can see him
twins?
holding like 2 kazoos.
He did a good job of getting the bitches, but it looks like that's just a
Is
memory
Lamage
now.
in like
That's
one of
just one
those strange
fucking-
relationships where you have 2 wives that just happen
Bro.
to be
I
from
was
the same
gonna
family?
call
Yeah, I mean-
attention to that, but also the fact that they have bloodstains on them.
Well, that's
I
just
mean-
because
Pro-
they haven't washed their
Probably
suit
dead and he's
forever.
mourning over them.
Maybe Lamage,
Had like massive.
maybe
nose
Lamage
bleed.
shot someone right in front of him
Oh,
that
he
we
probably
can't
had
see,
nose-
and the blood's been
really
spattered
big
onto
nose.
them.
I
Maybe
mean,
Lamage
Lamage
is the bad guy.
Lamage could be a fucking pussy eater.
No, here's the thing.
much I don't
Arior,
care, but-
or however you pronounce it,
He
he
could be
also
sexy,
puts his
but
nose
he's
so that he
doesn't
gets
look
massive
like-
nosebleeds.
Yeah, he could be a sexy.
Yeah,
buff
the only
gentleman,
good thing you
but-
can do is, well, get pussy. But it's not good at fighting. It looks very fucking fragile.
Does pussy even exist in this universe?
Yeah.
You can't prove that pussy actually exists.
What's up, my niggas?
You just
Wow.
can't. So when
So-
does it actually start?
Who would win in a
We're
fight?
live.
Oh fuck.
Oh, good job. Hey guys, this is a fucking Lamage supporter. Fuck you, Lamage supporter.
What was I supposed to say? Was that not? All right, whatever.
So,
I
guy
think
who
we-
just came here, which do you
Oh crap!
support?
We're actually.
Alright,
Cool.
alright. What do we... Is there anything else that we can get from context, or is there anything else we can add?
I guess we could all just watch the stream and then watch.
What are we
Christopher
streaming?
Robin
We need
just
to pick
playing
a
another-
winner.
Stream.
If we
we
don't
still-
have anything else from context, we need to
We still
decide
haven't
who will
talked
win.
about the
Who
PlayStation
would win in this
Network
fight.
and the Xbox 360. I mean, we still haven't gone full detail.
Mm. So,
PS triple baby.
what can we? I can't get anything else from context from these photos.
Okay, so
We haven't discussed two halves theory.
here's the
Oh
thing.
my god.
Alright,
Shut up.
let's discuss the two
So
halves
here's the
theory.
No,
Let's
I don't really know anything about it. I just hear people mention it.
You slip and slide on this Lamage Bio.
Okay, everyone, take this a little bit more slowly.
Okay, so which of them like mashups? Arior or Lamage?
I think Irioyor wants to ban mashups.
I'm
Or
voting
make some
for
of
I
that
this
think
guy.
guy.
both of them actually want to. Like
think
that's their
so.
common ground.
I think the M in Lamage might actually stand for mashup.
That's a good
Uh,
point.
You know, I don't think people who stand for mashups are very creative with anything they do, so I don't think Lamage would be very capable of figuring out how to defeat Irioya, no matter how powerful he was.
Oh,
mean,
don't
if
be
there-
soft on him.
If there were mashup supporters, I mean, they would die afterwards. There's not a lot of mashup
Yeah.
supporters out
You
there.
see, if you
No
add
mashup
an
support that has like
M and
died
an X to Ariar, you can spell remix.
along with the entire
R-E-I-
DNC.
R-E-M-I-X.
Wow.
So he probably does good remixes.
I think what's also important is Lamage has the guns to ban the mashups.
It's a good
Yo,
point.
these guys think
Oh,
they
yeah.
know. These guys think they know Lamage and Iriori.
Honestly, why do they have to fight? They should just team up. They'd be a perfect pair.
Like I said, they
Yeah,
both.
but that's not
hate
about.
I mean,
mashups.
they're
That's
the
the common
opposite.
ground.
They can't just team up. They're the opposite.
If they touch.
How are they
Yes.
opposites?
They have to
What?
fight each other. The world's not big enough for two of them.
One is blue
Yeah.
and
There,
one
there
is
can
Oh,
be
red.
well,
only
They
one.
just team up and
Yeah, there
expand
can
the
be
world.
only one.
One is blue
It's
and
red
one
versus
is red.
blue.
And we're here to figure out who the one will be.
I don't
Team
want
up,
to jinx
they
myself,
just
but I'm
become
doing really
Lenore.
well.
It doesn't
Red
make
or-
sense.
Well, not
Red is
really
the
well,
one-
but
oh,
I'm doing okay.
The world isn't square.
If they fuse together, they become Lenore. It doesn't make sense.
Well, the
It's a
thing
fucking
Lenore?
is,
sin.
What is this?
Ariel is
Filthy dumb
bad.
head cannon.
Yeah, if
I,
you mix them two, it's not good. It's not a good idea. It's a sin.
I hate
It's
to
a
jump the
religious
gun.
sin.
I hate to jump the gun here, but have you tried looking at alternative LA Noir covers?
No, this
What
is
do you
about.
do?
This is the
Lamage
canon
and
incarnation of
Irioya.
Lamage and Irioyoyer.
So
Contender.
Yeah.
let's not bring those up.
It wouldn't
No,
even
what-
matter.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
What is
Ariar is
LA
gonna win.
What's
Is
that?
there any more developments we can make from these?
Would Ariel come to Brazil?
We haven't discussed the Yoshi's Islam.
What?
I mean, Lamage can swim to Brazil. What about Arior?
Yoshi's Islam wins.
Irioya can walk on water, as you can see. So he could just walk there.
So he's Jesus? I mean, that's
think
pretty
he's
close to my
walking,
theory.
though.
He might
Jesus.
be, but we don't have any, definitive proof. I mean,
Well, you can see water there. And he's
You know
walking on
Jesus
the
and
was
water.
gay,
and
right?
he is walking on it. Maybe it's
And
really
is he
true
Jesus?
water there.
He might be Jesus. You never know.
And Lamage happens to be a mermaid, but only one leg, so they can both fight in underwater.
He might just be wearing a skirt.
I don't
was he
think so.
trapped?
Wow,
I
fucking
mean, does he
gay.
have two tiny legs?
I mean,
Nah.
no, you don't see legs, but
I
like
can't see it in this picture.
probably ends somewhere.
Dropped out.
I mean, if you
And
see
then
the
he's-
shadow,
There's no
no
way that a
Pretty
stick
thick
like
leg.
Lamage has
There's a
two
shadow.
legs.
I mean, look, I'm a professional on
Oh.
Lamage and Arior.
Christopher Robin takes another victim.
I can definitely say that Lamage has only one leg.
I'm all for the jet turbine theory.
Yeah, I
that's
think I don't
interesting.
think he's human.
Why
Man,
would
he's
Lamage
a
have a
living
jet turbine?
torpedo.
'Cause
Remember
the
what I
mobility
said
he
about,
gains from that gives him like a really big advantage against.
What do
Ariel.
you guys,
I mean, Lamage has.
Fuck! God damn it!
I mean, Lamage has his fucking own technicals. He has guns. He has fucking tons
Rip.
of shit.
Christopher Robin wins.
He
still
had
He's
Xbox
still-
36,063.
Can Arior fight fucking Christopher?
I fucking feel for you.
No one can fight Christopher.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do it next time.
What do we know already about these two?
We know
Arior,
two.
you're
We know that
Robin's gonna
Arior
fucking
wins.
that Shit. Yeah.
Their preferred
You know
brand of
Lamont's a
clothing.
fucking Loser.
Yeah, we're still studying it.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute,
So,
wait a
I'm
minute,
gonna say this though. I honestly prefer Iriori's
Wait.
hat.
wait a minute. Which person could have handled that scream?
I mean, Arior looks fucking angry. Could
People in the
definitely
stream
do it.
chat are complaining that when I streamed the F word, it was like ear-ravingly way too loud. Sorry about
sorry,
that.
Peter, but you said the N word.
I'm sorry, Peter, but I support Arioriar.
I'm sorry, Peter.
Okay, one detail I haven't seen anyone mention. Ariel has a trademark and Lamage doesn't.
Oh shit, yeah, you're
A
right.
trademark.
Don't. So it's a fucking trademark. What if Ariel is part of a fucking another organization that made him?
What if he's a double agent? What if he's a double agent?
I'm gonna touch on an old
What if
point
both
for a
of them were
second.
actually like a single agent?
Notice he is a rock
Split up
star, and we did discuss that he might be a guy who makes mashups.
Wait a minute. Is that
So you
3
might-
of Arioriar in his cover? It looks like there's 3 of Arioriar.
What are you even talking about?
There's only one.
There's 1 in the front and then like 2 of them.
Are you talking about the
Back.
dead guys that
Cool.
Irioyor killed?
No, not the dead guys. The guy talking to the police.
He's probably just a witness.
That's probably just some guy. I mean, you can't really tell.
Well, I
'cause
mean, he has a fucking same hat.
He looks exactly like his same coat, everything.
What if he?
Well, it could
it's
be
a
his
method.
Ornero Standard!
Could that possibly be Cole Phelps?
The hell
What
was
if
that?
he's a fucking
Cole
has a
Phelps.
double team?
I feel like if that's actually him, might be like a contextual thing. Like it's just there showing us what he did in the past. He might have lied to the cops and say like he didn't kill them, the 2 men.
Ah.
Just believing him.
I think
I don't think he's a big enough
Arioriar is the
guy.
type of person who would like just fucking bash the skull of the cops instead of like lying to them. You know, he doesn't seem
Yeah.
to be the conversational type.
You know what
This is
Eerie
kind
already
of-
does?
Yeah.
I would
He's
Oh,
just
Ariel.
walking away
Kinda
from the
looking
cops
up.
because he's got shit to do.
Okay, Lamage actually looks kind of pissed and like in his own way.
I
Eerie
consider
is just like tinted red, so it just gives the appearance of anger. When in reality, Eerie, however you pronounce it, is probably just stupid.
Eeyore.
Well, maybe the
Well, maybe
cops
you're
were
stupid.
there, and
Well,
when
maybe
the
I am.
picture was taken,
never
it just happened to be on the red
denied
light, and he just looks angry.
Have
He just looks
we
angry. It's just the lighting. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
whoever
Lamage,
fucking identified Lamage's gun? I mean, I bring it up the point about the gun not shooting underground.
Is someone someone
underwater.
taking notes right now?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not.
need to take notes.
No one cares because.
So going back to the Rockstar part, we were saying
pretty
that
sure these guys
Rockstar
can all
gets
take
a
notes.
lot of pussy. But what if he's a gay Rockstar?
It does say
Well, he wouldn't be a rock star.
there are no gays
I
in
mean,
this Christian.
there's nothing that
discussion.
indicates he's gay.
I
just
mean,
a
if he-
gag.
If he was gay, then those two girls there will be.
I don't think
victims.
someone who can walk on water would be gay.
Why
Yeah, I
does
agree.
homosexuality matter?
I think there's a very
Because homosexuality is wrong.
Who would go for the honey? Arioriar or Lamage?
People are entitled to their own sexual preferences.
I'm gay,
I
what's
think
your point?
there's a
My sexual preference is Ariel, so you know.
Okay.
I think there's a very easy way to tell. Is Ted Cruz gay?
That doesn't
Who's
have
Ted
anything to do
Cruz?
with
I don't
anything.
think so.
He does-
No, Ted
like,
Cruz does have a wife.
Who's
Well,
Ted
Ted
very-
Cruz is just Ted Cruz.
An ugly one, but a wife nonetheless.
He's not
Wait a minute,
weird.
wait a minute. Someone in chat brought up a good
Alright.
point.
What is that point?
L.A.M.A.J is a pseudonym. Maybe that's the name of his organization.
I thought we already talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
We just didn't know what it stood for.
No, you gotta actually fucking find out.
Oh, and Lamage is just a logo, a design.
I mean, it's not much of a logo more than it's just his organization name.
Ooh.
The
ESRB.
We still need more research.
he had
What
a
is
light.
that?
Guns don't kill people. No,
I mean,
it's the
How do you pronounce pseudonym?
Pseudonym.
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 Pseudo-
Isn't it?
I'm still trying to find out which gun Lamage has.
What if he's
Um,
Lanky Kong?
Does nobody in back room know anything about guns?
He has no
It's
style.
1911.
He has no
It's a gun.
grace.
Should we know
Nah,
anything about
I don't know anything about.
This
This
con-
Lamage is a
Coconut
fucking
gun.
disgrace.
I
He
think
has
I
So-
need to
coconut guns.
resort to the chat and see if anyone would like to bring up a point.
No, they're all just
Uh,
saying
I
Iriori.
have a point. I have a point. So,
I have a pet.
I mean, the chat is filled with
Die.
Nice.
wonderful, creative, and beautiful people. So, you know,
Fuck.
I think they'll
my
vote
point
for
is,
Erior. So you know,
Rockstar has a copyright on Area, right? And on Lamage,
Area.
So, Lamage
Sharp
created-
RP has a copyright. Okay.
Erior
if
looks
they're,
like.
like-
I mean, Erior looks like he could fucking bully Lamage. He could
Erior
move
has
away from the
bad
side.
character design.
He's so famous he had to trademark his name. So no one else would take it. It's such a powerful name.
What if
So
Lamage
powerful, I
is?
can't pronounce it.
What if Lamage is known for his RP and copyrights?
I just found.
I mean,
I
Lamage.
just-
If Lamage is Rockstar, then how doesn't he doesn't have a TM? It's not trademarked.
What if Lamage is a fucking RPer?
It's a
Goes to,
fake.
like, forums and RPs about his
Are
stuff.
you sure?
Erior could be the real Rockstar. I mean, he has 2 Rockstars, and he's trademarked.
Do you think that
So-
Lamage has any indication of him being a weeb?
Probably not.
Well,
but I want to point
No,
out
because
something.
as 2 women, and weebs don't have women.
I
That's
have
true.
a I have
Okay.
a theory. My
Okay, it's
theory-
pseudonym.
Alright, can I
Yeah,
bring
you
up something
said
about Iriori?
I think we should let.
Okay. If you look down, like, below the eye, you can see, like, an eyeball.
Well,
Like, is that a
another
belt buckle?
question is how did he get women if he's a guy who makes mashups?
I think it's just crow's feet.
Is that from Yu-Gi-Oh?
If he is a mashup,
Is that the
then
voice?
Maybe
He makes
those
ma-
women are like
Don't say that. He might hear
not
you.
real. Maybe they're just robots like him. They're not real.
And considering he is
Okay.
Rockstar, he might make all-star mashups. Which
What
is
if that icon was, like, the source of Iriori?
So this is my theory. Okay. So Area killed the woman behind Lamage, right? You see the blood stains, you see the kind of life fading from their face, right? They don't look very.
Yeah.
So Lamage is out for revenge.
I, mean,
I thought the,
doesn't mean does he has like the fucking plot armor shit?
Oh, that's why he's got 2 guns, 2
Ooh,
dead bodies.
That's a good theory.
too cheap.
Oh, it all
I thought
lines
those were
up.
So would you say that
birthmarks.
Lamage is the protagonist of this content?
say so.
you would say?
Honestly, yes, because
What if- what if
Erior
the
looks
guys
like a
that-
fucking villain.
Area
What
has
if the
that
guys that
oppressive
Irioi
aura around.
killed were mashup makers too, and Lamage is pissed and he's coming after Irioi?
Who
Well,
exists in the
Lamage was
Mr.
banning
Rental
mashups
universe?
too.
Is Irioi? Is he Mr. Rental?
Could be.
Who's in the
That's
Mr. Own
about
universe and
Mr.
who's in the
Rental.
Mr. Rental universe?
I can see
Oh,
how
Mr.
he's
Rental's in
for-
jail. I thought he got like caught by the police and shit.
No, he jumped out of a building after blowing up the mashup department.
Honestly, rest in peace.
The mashup department.
I can see Arioriar working for him at least, if not related or as him.
Oh yeah, because Mr. Rental has employed people before. He employed
Yeah.
Grove Street, remember?
He doesn't employ people, he just rents people to work for
Oh
him.
yes, yes, that's right. Good point.
Yeah, hiring people outright is for chumps. Mr. Rental only employs temp workers.
Yeah.
Mr. Own, on the other hand,
Yeah,
Look
you
at,
speak. You speak.
Look at Lamage's trigger discipline. He's got his fingers on both triggers. He probably doesn't have very good trigger discipline. He's probably not.
Well, he's just about ready to shoot. He just saw
Using these-
fucking Iriori.
Okay,
I don't know, he's
so
aiming downwards and to the side though.
Well, he's such a wimp that he's like the guns are probably so fucking heavy, barely even fucking bring them up.
I mean,
That's probably
Eri,
the highest you can bring them.
someone in chat said Erior might use Bowflex. I mean, he is strong.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
actually
I
doubt that.
I
wouldn't
think he
doubt
might be
that.
on Bowflex, yeah.
That
Is
makes
Lamage
sense.
on Bowflex? Definitely not.
no, he's a
No.
fucking
No,
weak
can't
bitch.
handle
Yeah,
it.
why,
might just be
why doesn't
targeting.
Lamage
Have
have
you
that
considered
same
cartoons also
posture
form of
and
exercise?
strength
Not
of
just
aerial ER because the
upper body.
Xbox 36063 has the Connect, right? And you can get
Okay.
pretty strong using that, I guess.
So someone asked if Areola could come to Brazil, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if Areola can, but
Not
Lamage.
sure, but
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he could
They
walk
are-
across the water to get there, but it would take him a while.
Ah, I see. Wait
yeah,
a minute.
Lamage can swim.
Wait a minute. Ariorior
Well,
could walk on water, but Lamage is a torpedo that could take him down at any moment.
Where the fuck did the
No, but,
torpedo come
like,
from?
The torpedo has to be in the water for it to be able to
Well,
travel.
Lamage,
and
you see the little
aerial
steam
is on
coming out
top
of
of the
him?
water.
Yeah, you can't hit
So
him.
the
Yeah, and
torpedo.
Aerial just can walk back on land.
I bet Arior gets 100.
Wait, are you implying Iriori? How do you say it again?
Ariorior.
Irioyoyer.
Just say Areola.
You're saying
Opposite
Arior.
Arior. Do you think he has gills?
Epic.
I don't think he does.
Well, which one, aerial?
Yeah, Irioriar. That's it.
Uh,
No, I
Arior,
think
you
he's-
I don't think he's got gills.
But
So
this
he
is not grapes.
That's
Aquatic.
why he
Arior-
can walk on water.
Arior has no purpose for girls or sex. He doesn't
No.
care.
He really doesn't.
So, in other words, he's gay.
Which means
He's a psychopath.
if he
Yeah.
has no desire for, girls, that means he wouldn't be distracted, right? And he would have
Yeah.
full
No, it just means
motivation for taking down Lamage.
Not really motivation, just
Now I'm motivated.
Or full focus, rather.
What if Arior was just his only purpose was to take Lamage?
We
I
do.
mean, Ariorior is a fucking killing machine. Like, obvious. He has already killed 2 people, at least, in the past. And he's in
Yeah.
trouble with the police.
How do we
so-
know this?
But
Oh,
We
so
can
we
see
know
dead
this.
bodies.
Like, we discussed this
minute.
before, right? Lamage is a mashup maker, and Irioya was sent
Ah,
out by
that brings
Mr.
me-
Rentals to kill the
that
mashup.
presents the
That
possibility.
brings me though.
If
and
Lamage is a
seeking
mash,
revenge.
Wait a minute,
is a
wait a
mash
minute.
maker, then fuck him.
Okay,
Wait
yeah.
a minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
My
That
fan
battle
theory.
then.
Everyone. Someone in chat asked, did Lamage rent his 2 guns or did he buy outright?
Oh, that's another
That's-
important
that's a pretty
question.
good question.
Well, there's actually.
Yeah,
We have
way
to
to
figure
tell.
this out. I think this is the most important. This is the deciding factor whether he rented or owned his guns.
he looks like a chump.
Well, there's one more theory I want to put forward, and it's that what if Areola didn't actually kill those 2 people? Lamage killed them, and they're reaching towards Areola.
Oh my god.
Because he's going to avenge them.
What a twist!
I mean, it matches up. There's 2
Okay,
dead
that-
bodies
that-
and 2 guns.
That opens up something completely different. Okay, interesting point.
we would have
Yeah,
to assume
yeah.
the pictures are tied now.
You explain the blood on his tie.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamage has no tie.
But does it explain the blood on
Yeah,
his
he does.
hands?
It's kind of
And the
weird,
blood
though.
splatter, the blood splatter on the women could be from that.
Lamage seems to have a wound on his torso.
I thought those were
Maybe the ladies are just like fucking eating.
I thought those were birthmarks on a
Fucking-
woman.
That's a lot
Yes.
of birthmarks.
That's early onset.
Is
Harlequin
Lamage
syndrome.
even a guy?
We don't know.
None of them are human.
Well, I mean, this is kind of a weird observation, but if you look in his crotch area, it looks like his pants are like scrunching inwards.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a
I pointed
reverse
out the
trap.
camel toe earlier.
Yeah,
How about you die?
Which I said, he's a fucking mermaid. That's my
If
theory.
he's
A
if he's
mermaid with a
tra-
torpedo.
trap, then he loses.
He's thick.
So if Arior has no interest in
Might be
women,
like-
he only
Or
wants
maybe
to
it's just
destroy.
a really big fly.
For his big dick.
That too.
So,
Who can hit the quad better?
Fuck off.
this is not. That's
This is not up for debate.
yeah, this is not up for debate quite yet.
Yeah,
Who can
Lamage-
whip a nene better?
Okay, so someone else in chat brought up a point. This is probably filled with stuff we already talked about, but Lamage and Ariori are in a fight right now. Lamage tried to shoot him, but missed both shots. Hence the two corpses in the background, because Lamage is weak. He has to put down the guns. So, I'm not sure if anyone brought this up, but the two people that died in Arioriar's background, that could have been Lamage's shots.
And the blood, like,
Yeah,
went
I
all
literally
over
said that
your-
like 2 minutes.
I mean, we can't see any wound, any gunshot wounds.
No.
Well, you also can't see. Alright. So how would Ariori kill those two people? You'd see
No,
like
it
his
had-
face
I
fucking bruised
think
and battered
He
and
would just
shit.
punch them.
He doesn't
once.
need
Yeah, but
doesn't
like
need
their
a
faces
gun.
don't really look battered.
I don't
really.
think that
blunt force
Lamage
trauma.
killed those people because the police have showed up, and you know it doesn't take the police 3 seconds to show up, right?
Maybe they're just napping.
It could be. Maybe they just have sauce stains on their shirt.
Napping by the sea.
See
Yeah.
lots of spaghetti.
So something I need everyone in the chat to do right now. If your avatar is currently DDD or Peridot, switch it to Irioyoyo or Lamage, and argue over that incessantly from now on.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's a good
If you do
idea.
that, your accounts will be 100% Silver Gunner approved. They'll be
Ah,
high
that
quality
reminds me,
certified.
Knowledge who again?
Can we
Someone in
ban
the,
them if they keep their profile pics?
Yeah,
Like
ban
straight
them.
up ban?
You know what?
Um,
Actually, if everybody would just stop commenting for
Yeah,
a second,
change your profile
take
pics
time to
to who you
reflect on their
support
life.
and fight it out.
That brings me to another question from the chat. How is the streamer still playing this game?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just very patient, that's all.
Who would win in a baseball game, Christopher Robin or Winnie the Pooh?
Well, that's what we're finding out.
It looks like it's Christopher Robin.
Currently has,
Now,
like,
why
a-
would Christopher Robin win?
Because he's like actually built like a human being, and Winnie the Pooh is just a short, fat bear. Just eats
He
honey
eats
all
honey
day.
all the time. I don't think he'd be very healthy, would he?
Is Christopher a girl?
How much more force does Christopher put into one pitch than Lamage like puts into one of his shots?
What pitch?
Well, that's the thing. You can't really
Where
put
are your
force into
punches?
shots. It's the gun that does that.
Oh,
If
thanks.
you pay
Honest-
attention to the
entirely
distance
honest
of the home runs, you can see that the pool is full of honey.
I
we
need
talked
to,
about
I need
which
to
one of
zoom
them.
in on the Lamage image and see if there's any more context.
See, we talked about which
Someone-
one of them would get the honeys. Missed out Winnie the Pooh.
Someone in chat said that Lamage is Yoshikage Kira.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's
Tell
that?
me then.
JoJo character.
This sounds like anime.
It's a
Weeaboos.
JoJo.
Tell me who
What
said
if-
that so I can ban.
Instead of Yoshikage
All
Kira,
weeaboos just
it
suddenly
was
died.
Kira Yamato, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. No, nobody knows.
Who's that?
I mean, Arior doesn't look like he needs a stand.
He's his own stem.
I'm pretty sure both sides of this argument can all agree that anime is fucking gay.
Speaking of
Yeah.
stands, the way it's cropped right now,
I
it kind of
kinda
looks like
agree.
Irioyoyo's name says DL.
Okay, so there's one thing I want to put forward. Ariora has Rio in his name. I'm going to talk about him coming to Brazil, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and also, if you look at Lamage, the ESRB, when it's mirrored, it says BRSE.
They're both Brazilian.
They can both come to Brazil.
Or are they both Brazilian?
Can they duke it out there?
Will
Do they
be
have gang fights
in
there?
Brazil?
Okay, so
They should.
I don't know why, but someone in chat mentioned about Lamage having a scat fetish. I don't know
That's
what the
just-
fuck that is.
That is very irrelevant. That is very irrelevant to the discussion. Move on.
Very irrelevant.
Honestly,
Lamage.
that's on you.
If you wanna see
Okay, just a
Lamage-
message. Arior
Still,
doesn't. Arior's not into Arctic monsters, but whatever.
Like I think we
Okay, fuck
already
off.
discussed
You know,
about
Fuck
it.
off.
Talking about
Lamage-
his
that
stat
was
folder
Lamage
isn't
run to
important,
the
even
bathroom,
if
he's
such
never done.
things exist.
I think we already discussed that Irioya is not interested in like.
Okay,
sequels
another
now.
question, another
Yeah.
point.
If you want to see Lamage's reaction to the whole scat thing, you just look at that word gag.
Okay,
What the
okay,
heck?
I have another point. Okay, no, 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 no,
Stop.
no, no, no. I have another.
You fucking guys.
Can I go back to a? Can I go back to the Lamage cover?
Yeah, yeah. Go back to the Lamage cover.
Okay, so one. Okay,
Don't
okay.
be
shut
rude.
the
Don't
fuck-
talk over people.
Don't. Yeah.
Okay, so in Lamage in the L, it looks.
Who's
Whose mic is
like
fucking
blowing a
up?
whistle?
Anyway.
It wasn't
in
me.
Lamage, and the first L in Lamage, it looks like an E. And then there's also a 36,063. Could, Lamage... It's not what?
What if that's
Oh
actually
no
That's what I
way,
thought.
BE, but like stylized?
guys!
I think the.
But like,
part
can we
of
talk
L-
about how E has
Guys.
used his
the
If
part
you
of
look
the
at,
L-
You gotta
U.S.
talk about parallel
interest.
universes.
You're
Part
good.
of
Guys,
L
if you look at the
before-
letters within letters on Lamage, you can see E equals. There's no inside on the M, so it's M. But it's S and G. E
Could be a
equals
nine.
MSG. Is he a mathematician?
MS. Yeah.
Oh yeah. M.
is you might be able to it depends on if he even if his body is weak, you might be able to calculate the angle of the shot he would need to hit Aerial Art anyway.
Oh,
taking
because he
into
would
account-
he would know, right?
First
He's a
time.
marksman. That's why he's holding his guns into their bows.
Let's see. I don't think Irioya is a mathematician.
Yeah, but which one is epic?
Well,
Does the famous mathematical constant E stand for epic?
I would say that Irioya is the epic one because he doesn't make mashups. So that is over.
But the look on Aerial Art's face, it looks like the
Why
man.
did
It looks like the look of a man who likes virtual DJ.
It's Lamage like a fucking mashup maker. Could definitely do a lot of mashups.
What if Lamage
Wait,
was
so
actually just
Why would
about
Lamage be a
self-
rocket-propelled grenade?
If his body is the RPG and he's not the torpedo, he actually shoots rockets out of his body.
You know, a rocket propelled. No, he wouldn't be an RPG. What he might be. He might be one of those German stick grenades.
the steel hand grenade?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the demo man?
He's
Like
died.
the stick is Lamage's body, but the part where the actual shit is.
That's
this is
like
hat.
his pants. I can actually see it now.
I think
So
we're gonna have to vote on this eventually.
in the stream, it's cropped. So on Lamage's side, it looks like the first three letters above the M are ARG.
Argog.
Argog.
Argog Raw.
Argog. What if that's his battle cry?
I did it! I fucking did it!
Are you serious?
Yes!
Oh,
Okay,
Okay,
we're
guys.
watching. We're watching.
We did it,
Someone-
Reddit! Yeah!
Holy
Someone-
fuck!
Oh.
I won.
Someone said in the chat that maybe they are maybe they're not enemies. Lamage is a wimpy and cowardly looking person, and maybe Irioya is his
Holy fuck,
mentor,
let's
training
go.
him up to be a good agent.
Let's fucking go.
Maybe.
But maybe, but because this is a fight, maybe Irioya has trained up Lamage already, and now there's
Alright.
not enough room in this town.
I fucking did it. That's the stream, everyone. Good night.
You did it.